Welcome to KMVC's news for the 2023 fall semester. I'm Shawn Thompson. The Missouri Valley's new year began with the installation of its new president. Missouri Valley Board of Trustees named Joe Parisi as the college's president in January, and Parisi worked during the spring alongside former president Bonnie Humphrey, who retired in June. As KMVC's Carrie Patron reports, Missouri Valley's convocation ceremony kicked off the new era for the college.
It is a new day at Missouri Valley College.
Missouri Valley College formally welcomed Joe Parisi as its 14th president with an outdoor ceremony at Greg Mitchell Field on August 31st. Students, faculty, staff, leaders of the Marshall community, the Board of Trustees, and visiting college presidents were in attendance. Speakers throughout the ceremony included Student Government Association President Eva Agawili. Agawili introduced student organizations and clubs at MVC, and also welcomed Parisi on behalf of the students.
I think that it was really nice to have a student speaking there. As student body president, obviously I get to be involved in a little bit more things, but in the past I haven't really seen students kind of involved in, giving speeches, giving welcomes, saying goodbye, or giving out awards.
Valley Registrar Marshall Ashley, Valley Professor Claire Schmidt, Alumni Association President Katie Shannon, and Mayor Vince Lutterby welcomed Parisi to the Missouri Valley and Marshall community.
What an amazing feeling. What an amazing event. Just a huge thanks to everybody for all of their participation and hard work, and certainly being able to put together an event of that magnitude. It showcased very well, and I was just so proud, and it was just such a special day. I'm loving being back in Marshall. Just such an amazing place that has touched so many lives, and I'm proud to be here, and I'm proud to serve it.
Carrie Patron, KMVC News.
This year's convocation was a break from formats used in the last several years that were more informal and set on the quad. But the quad was the site of the all-campus picnic that followed convocation. Fitzgibbon Hospital was housed Missouri Valley's nursing program, but this year Valley is constructing a new home for the program. The Julianne Deems Julin School of Nursing and Health Sciences building is under construction and making progress. The building is not only going to house MVC's nursing program, but is also available for other health-related programs in the future. The building design has more than 16,000 square feet in all. Construction started in early July, and Missouri Valley's president, Joe Parisi, says the building is expected to be done soon. Students start taking classes in the building next fall. Missouri Valley College raised more than $114,000 with its first annual athletic auction. The night in the Malcolm Center featured both a live and silent auction, so people from all over could bid online and in person on items donated to the auction. Some of the items included a Patrick Mahomes signed helmet, a Travis Kelce signed football, a flat screen TV, Royal tickets, and a weekend golf outing at the Lake of the Ozarks. The Missouri Valley College football team's third week of season pitted the 2-0 Vikings against the unbeaten Graceland Yellow Jackets. The Vikings opened with wins at home against Culver Stockton and on the road against William Penn, and the Yellow Jackets had top Doan Central Methodist and an upset number 7 Benedictine. Missouri Valley running back Jeremiah Bryant opened the scoring with a 2-yard run that included a little help from the rest of the team. Bryant had 3 first-half touchdowns, and quarterback Tion Harris had a touchdown pass to Dorian Miles as the Vikings had a 28-21 halftime lead. Valley built a 21-point lead heading into the fourth on a 6-yard score from Harris to Khalil Dampier, and Bryant's 4th touchdown of the game. Bryant finished with 126 yards on 23 carries and 4 scores. Graceland scored 21 points to tie it late, but Harris found Dampier again with 15 seconds left in the game. Dampier had 8 catches for 108 yards. Harris was 24 of 36 for 258, and Missouri Valley wins it 49-42. The Vikings get their first win against a ranked opponent since 2017 and improved to 3-0 for the first time since 2016. Missouri Valley hosts Grandview on the 23rd. It's a 1 o'clock kick and is on the Viking Sports Network. Missouri Valley men's soccer team hit the start of Heart of America Athletic Conference play with 1-3 overall record. That win coming in its final non-conference match. Missouri Valley opens league play with 4 straight games on the road, the first of those games against the Park Pirates. Both sides had opportunities to the game, but the game was scoreless into the 42nd minute when Valley's Daniel Fernandez found the back of the net and the Vikings went into the break with a 1-0 lead. Yoshiki and Igarashi scored the first of his 2 half goals in the 54th minute, and the second came in the 71st minute. Missouri Valley opens conference play with 4-0 win against Park. The Vikings defense held the Pirates to just 1 shot on the goal. Vicente Benitez earns the shutout for the Valley. The Missouri Valley women's soccer team also earns its first win of the season in its final non-conference game. That was 1-0 defeat of Grace, but scoring was one of the issues facing Missouri Valley. The Vikings scored 5 goals in 6 games out of the league. Like the men, the women open hard played against Park, and the Vikings broke through early. Marta Carrasco scored in the 8th minute to give Valley a lead that lasted into the second half. Park tied it in the 52nd minute, but last year's conference newcomer of the year, Ashley Arribas, broke the tie in the 64th minute with her 4th goal of the season, and the women's soccer team opens conference play with a 2-1 win. The road trip continues for both soccer teams with upcoming games against Cover Stockton, Mount Mercy, and Grandview. The Missouri Valley women's volleyball team hits its first home match of the conference season with a 5-7 record. The Vikings opened the season with 5 wins and dropped the final 6 conference matches before opening league play with a loss against 6th-ranked Park. Missouri Valley was looking to turn things around in a weekend set against William Penn and Grandview. Lindsay Day had 29 assists. Juliana Overera had 14 kills to power the Vikings to a sweep of the Statesmen. 3 Vikings had double digits, including 12 from Mamoko Yokoyama, who had silver in short span and Valley's second set win. Valley held a 2-1 lead in the back of the weekend set, but couldn't put Grandview Vikings away. Grandview won the 4th set 25-22 and took the 5th set 15-13. Maria Bertoldo had 18 kills, Overa had 16, and Day had 47 assists. But the Vikings had to 1-2 in conference play and 6-8 on the year. 6 months after MVC's basketball player Jay Slants had cardiac arrest during practice, his parents bought 500 free comprehensive heart screenings to Missouri Valley College. Head basketball coach and Jace's father, Chad Lance, and his wife Ellen fully funded these screenings with myheart.org in late August. The screenings included a blood pressure reading, a 12-lead ECG, and an endocardiogram. Missouri Valley's number of athletic teams is now 31 with the addition of college stunt. Stunt is female only and focuses on technical and athletic aspects of cheer. Competitions are head-to-head and events are broken up into quarters, featuring different aspects of cheer. Current cheerleading assistant coach Tori Pimentel heads up the stunt program, which begins its initial season in February. Missouri Valley College student Ariana Martinez is the first Reina Latina crowned at Sedale's Festival Latino. KMVC's Timo Alvera reports on the celebration of Latino heritage.
The Sedalia Chamber of Commerce and Hispanic Heritage Committee held the Festival Latino to celebrate their Latin and Hispanic community. The festival featured folklorico dancers, dessert and salsa competitions, and a beauty pageant.
It's not easy participating in a beauty pageant. It's not only your looks, it's also what's in your heart and in your mind.
La Reina Latina represents the beauty of the Latino community in Sedalia.
La belleza latina es, es representando nuestra comunidad como persona,
representing our community and being proud of our culture.
Martinez and the runner-ups, Adam Maurice Ramirez and Joanna Hernandez, were chosen over 6 other contestants to take the stage.
Hispanic people that come here and they work really hard to be where they're at. It was just kind of, I don't know, I just had fun being here and being able to represent the Hispanic culture.
Martinez embodies her culture by speaking the language, becoming an entrepreneur, and building upon the success her parents found in America.
2, 3. Viva Mexico!
I'm Demo Olvera, KMVC News.
The Festival Latino is just the beginning. The organizers have been asked to host more events for Latinos and Pettis in the surrounding counties. Hispanic Heritage Month started on the 15th and ends on October 14th. Missouri Valley students showcased their talents at the Poetry Slam night held at the Mural Library. Mural Library was bursting with energy with more than 50 students in attendance. The performances consisted of poetry, spoken word, and musical performances. The library also had raffle prizes that included coupons to the Starbucks on campus. The students in attendance had the chance to vote their favorite performance and who would take home a $50 Amazon gift card. The People's Choice Award went to Darrell Morris with a poem about his experience being queer and black. Chalk Art Day had the Missouri Valley campus in a twist with all the colorful designs created by students from the college. The chalk art competition transformed Valley's ordinary sidewalks into colorful yet temporary masterpieces. This allowed students another creative outlet as the week was almost over. Jamie Alvarez was the winner and awarded $50. Student Affairs in the Mural Library hosted a chalk competition on the Missouri Valley College Quad. And that wraps up the first edition of KMVC News for the fall semester. KMVC News runs weekly on Tuesdays until the Thanksgiving break. Shows after Thanksgiving have special dates and we'll announce those later in the semester. I'm Sharon Thompson. Thanks for watching.